but you can see when you see them together. You can see when you compare them to each other.
Hey everyone, so today I wanted to do a video on some of my favorite polishes for spring and just kind of go over some of the trends for kind of spring, summer. So you don't necessarily have to try to find the exact one that I'll be showing you, because most likely you'll be able to walk into any drugstore and find something that's going to be similar to any of the shades that you see that you might be interested in getting. I have quite a few shades to show you, so hopefully we'll be able to get through it and it won't take too long. So first off, I'm going to start with some blues and purples. For spring and summer, one of the big trends is going to be like really big pops of color, almost verging on neon color. Then on the other side of that is still a lot of color, but more muted and almost kind of pastel sort of colors. The first color that I have is actually one that I've had for a while, and I think that they just, well, I think it was part of their regular collection, but they've sort of included it in their new collection, and it's by ESSIE and it's called Trophy Wife. And it's just this really pretty bluish, greenish. It kind of depends on the light you see it in, because in some lights it looks totally blue and then in other lights it kind of takes on a green tinge, and it's got some shimmer to it as well, so it reflects the light really nicely. And what I like about this polish is it's kind of a good transitional color. It goes on really well too. 2 coats pretty much does it for this color, so that's a good color. Also from ESSIE, it's another blue color, and this one is called Beach Bum Blue, and I think that this one is from their newest collection, but again, I'm not sure. This is another blue color. This is like a cooler blue, and it might look the same, but it's actually not. When you see them together, you can tell that this one's a lot deeper, and you can kind of, I think when you see them together, you can kind of see that this one has a lot more like green undertones to it. But this one is more just like a, it actually kind of looks like a denim blue to me, and it's got some flecks of shimmer throughout it too, but it's just super pretty. And this is another color you could probably get away with wearing right now. Next color that I have is a purple color. This one is from Wet n Wild, and it's their new polish kind of line. It's the MEGALAST Salon nail color. This is in the color On a Trip. This is just a really pretty purple color. What I like about these polishes is that they have, I don't know about the original Wet n Wild polishes, but they've made these ones the extra thick kind of salon polish brush. This is a really nice color too, and this is actually the first Wet n Wild polish that I own, and I was actually really impressed because this easily went on in 2 coats, and it really did last a long time. Like, this lasted on my nails with a top coat, I would say almost over a week. Without chipping. And then sort of in the same family, color family, is this one by Revlon, and it says it's a new shade. This is in Charming 211, and this is more of like a pastel-y lilac kind of color. I haven't actually tried this one yet. I picked this one up fairly recently, so I just think this is really pretty and just a nice color to have for spring. Now on to some brighter kind of borderline neon colors. I have this one here. Now a lot of these I haven't tried just because I kind of went on a nail polish spree. Not all at once, but in the last few weeks, like, you know, you're kind of starting to see all the new collections come out and all the bright colors. It's the easiest thing to change when you are trying to sort of get into spring. It's easy to just put a pop of color on your nails. So I've really been kind of hoarding some nail polish lately. Anyway, this is another one from ESSIE. It's called Mod Square. I'm pretty sure this has been around for a while. It's just part of their permanent collection, and it is a bright Barbie pink, and it almost looks like a neon pink. Really creamy, super nice, and yeah, I'm excited to try that one. This is actually a brand new one from Sally Hansen, and it's the Smooth and Perfect Color Care line. This is in Sorbet, 08 Sorbet, and such a pretty, just pale, kind of muted, peachy color. I just thought that was so pretty. I think this is going to look really nice, like when you have a little bit more of a tan. I guess this line is supposed to kind of smooth out any imperfections you have on your nails. Like if you have, you know, just like rough nail beds or any kind of just unevenness. I guess this is supposed to even out the texture of your nails. I haven't tried this one yet, so we'll have to see if it lives up to its claims, but I really like this color. I think there's like 5 or 6 other colors in the line. The next one is a NICOLE by OPI color. This is in the color Fresh Squeezed, and it is a really bright orange color, and it has some shimmer in it as well. It's mostly just orange. There's a tiny bit of yellow shimmer in it. Normally I would have never got this, but again, I just think this is going to look really cool with like a tan. I know a lot of people probably wouldn't be into a color like this, but I think for summer and for spring, like, you might as well take advantage of using fun colors. Like, I'm not really a person who's afraid of color, like in my wardrobe or on my nails. It just doesn't really freak me out to mix color and to wear bold color. As you can see, I would pretty much match with any of these colors right now. And then the last kind of like really bold color I got is another Sally Hansen nail polish. This is the Extreme Wear polish, and it's in 360 Mellow Yellow, and it's a yellow polish. I like this one because it's more of a buttery kind of yellow, so it's, I don't know, I think it kind of eases you into wearing yellow on your nails. We'll have to see how this turns out. I think this could be a hit or a miss, so, but I like it in the container. This one's called Absolutely Sure, and it's just a really pale green, but it has kind of like a gray undertone to it, so it's really muted and just super nice. I've worn this already quite a bit. It's just a nice polish, I think, to wear. And then the other one that I have that's also, well, it kind of looks similar, is Mint Sorbet, and this is another Sally Hansen Hard as Nails Extreme Wear polish, but you can see when you see them together, you can see when you compare them to each other, that this is a lot more green. This is a lot more of a minty green, and you can see how much more paler this color is here. This is kind of just like, you know, an introduction to green, and this is kind of like the step up to green. And if you really want to go bold, there is the ever so popular turquoise and caicos ESSIE polish that I know a lot of people have already. The only thing I don't like about this polish, I love the color of it, and once I get it on, it wears really well, but I had to put like 3, borderlining 4 coats of polish to even get it to look remotely as opaque as it is in the bottle. I don't know, I find that with ESSIE polishes, I mean, I love them because I like the color selection. I find that they wear fairly well, but I also find that when you are applying them, it really is like hit or miss depending on the polish you get. Some of them are super opaque, and then other ones, you're like putting layer and layer and layer, and it's just like impossible to get the color you see. It's such a pretty color. Again, it's just kind of a Tiffany bluish greenish type color, so that's really nice. And I just have 2 more polishes to go. These are just shades that really anybody could pull off. The first one I have is a China Glaze polish, and this one is in Innocence. It's 202 Innocence, and I actually have this on right now, except that they're all chippy and stuff now, so I don't want to show you. This is a really nice color, and this one went on really well. After 1 coat, I mean, I put 2 coats on, but even after 1 coat, it was pretty impressive, like how much coverage I got and how opaque it was already. I really, really like this color, and I really like this polish, and I think this is a good kind of everyday polish for pretty much anybody because it's got the slightest tinge of pink to it, so it really will kind of look nice off of any skin tone. My last polish which is another NICOLE by OPI polish, and this is in Studio Mama. This is the Justin Bieber I actually still have the tag on. This is another pretty polish, but this is more verging on almost white. Like it's really, really bright on your nails, so you don't really see the pink as much as you do, you know, in this one. So it's just a preference thing, I think. I probably would lean more towards this one myself on more often than I would this one, but this is still super pretty, and this one goes on fairly nicely as well. Anyway, that is the conclusion of my spring nail polish picks for 2012. Spring-summer 2012, because I think, like I said, a lot of these polishes you can start wearing even now, and they'll transition really great into spring and well into summer. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. I will list all the names of the polishes I showed in the down bar. Be sure to check out my channel at Modern Mom 1. If you feel so inclined, subscribe. I will talk to you guys later. Bye!